Ed McMahon did for Johnny Carson. All right.
It can't be the same way, though.
Live from Teresa's studio. All right. Anyway, we're live. Anyway, so.
We're live?
Yeah.
Oh, you're crazy. My husband's crazy. Yeah. Hi, everyone. This is Theresa Artigas here. Welcome to the 4 o'clock painting live session. And if you know me, how are you? Nice to see you again. Thanks for following. If you don't know who I am here with my husband, Michael Artigas. We own a portrait studio on the Jersey Shore. We do traditional family portraits and children's portraits, and I do oil paintings and acrylic paintings. So what I have been doing during this time, the last few months, I thought since our studio's closed that I would do something really fun and take people away from all the craziness out there and have a little enjoyment of watching me paint. And it's live, so you know when I mess up, I admit it. Anyway, I've been doing the live 4 o'clock painting, and a lot of people have been following and enjoying it. And each day I'll pick, well, every couple days I'll pick a photograph. Either someone has posted on Facebook, someone has sent me, someone's commissioned me, or something I have taken. And I paint it. Sometimes it takes me a day, sometimes it takes me 3 days, and I just come back for half an hour each day. So welcome. This is the one I'm working on today. When we were in Florida for the past month, we went to Anastasia State Park.
Is that it?
Yes.
Yes, Anastasia.
Anastasia State Park.
Okay, yes, boss. Anastasia State Park.
Just so you know.
Oh, okay.
It reminded me of Long Beach Island in New Jersey, and we were there at the park, and it was beautiful. So I took a picture. It's just with my phone, and then I printed it out on just computer paper, and I'm using it as my reference photo taped up here. And I'm doing acrylics, and this is what I did yesterday. I kind of laid down the foundation. So welcome back, or welcome for the first time, and I'm just going to just go on to painting and kind of show you what I do. I don't know if you want to go on that side or not.
I'll go on this side.
Okay. While we were in Florida, sometimes we had to do 6 o'clock paintings, 4 o'clock paintings. You never know with the weather because it was hot.
Here is Teresa's.
This is my really messy palette.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I really need to scrape it off.
I will do tomorrow's the goal.
We'll do that. Yeah,
yes.
I'll scrape it tomorrow because we don't do the paints on Sunday.
It
So I left off here with a little bit of highlights and shadows of different colors. And now today I'd like to add in the clouds. And then while that's drying, start adding in a little more highlights and shadows here. And then start putting some dune grass in. So what I'll do is I'm going to get the white, wherever it is here. Oh, Yeti's watching. Hi, Yeti. Governor. So I'm going to put some white on my palette there. And I'm going to see what brush here. I'm going to try this one and see how I like it. This is the brush I choose to play with. We'll see how it goes. Just going to put a little bit of water, get it moist, my brush just a tiny bit. And this is, needs to be a little bit there. You can see some of the ones I've done up there already on the wall behind my easel that I've just displayed. Okay, so on with the clouds. So there's a puffy one right here. And I'll go back in just like I do with everything else. I'm putting the light bright, and then I'm going to end up at the bottom of the cloud. You see there's a little darkness for the bottom of the cloud, but I can make clouds however I really want to. But that's just kind of a reference. And that's what I'm going to do. We call them happy little clouds. Is that what Hub Ross would say? Happy little clouds?
Happy little clouds, yes.
That kind of tapers off a little bit. And I will add a little darkness. Let's see, what color would I go? Probably It looks like almost like a gray, a blue gray, to give me a little variation. So I'm going to grab a little gray here. And I've got the blues there. So just so I have it, I'm going to put a little gray next to my white here. And then I'm going to put a little blue also. And I'm going to use the ultramarine because this is kind of bright. So let's do, ooh, that was a lot. Oh boy.
I know why you run out so quick.
You know, sometimes more comes out than you want. Okay, so I'm mixing a little gray and the blue here, just to show you a little bit. And then I'll come back over with the white again. I'm a little shaky today. I think I had a little bit too much coffee, so if I make a mistake, I know later on I can go back over it. So that gives a little bit of darkness in there, and then I'm going to pop a little more white. So it gives depth. Wow, I am really shaky. Some days you are, some days you aren't.
You know what helps?
What?
Wine.
Wine. Get the wine, Mike.
I can't.
They need wine today.
I'm holding the camera.
You're holding the camera? Oh, darn.
Afterwards.
Afterwards?
I think this is Margarita Saturday, right?
It could be.
Okay.
So, I've been doing a lot of paintings over the past few months while we've been having our, I don't even know, COVID, whatever it is. So I've been doing a lot of them.
COVID holiday.
It's been really, really fun, and people have commissioned me to do some. I'm going to be doing something special for somebody
This week.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing something, so I think she said we could do a live on that, right?
Yeah, she's all excited.
Okay, good. So I'll be doing that, and she's going to be giving that as a gift for somebody, and that's always exciting. I'm never going to say a name because I don't know who's watching, but that'll be fun. So you get to see that too. But yeah, we've had a bunch of people just watching and really enjoying it, and it's giving me enjoyment and keeping me focused on my art. And actually this week we're getting ready to open back up here in New Jersey, right, Mike?
Tuesday officially, we're going for it.
Yeah, our studio, we've already been booking a lot of family beach portraits for the next few months, actually. And people are really excited because they're lifting some of the measures. And of course, beach portraits are outdoors, so it's less contact. And we're really excited because a lot of people have, going through this time in their life. We're all kind of locked down with our families, but now it's almost like it gives us, it made us step back to appreciate how important family really is, like more than we ever have in our lifetime, I think. And people are just really excited to have some portraits of their families, and I'm excited to get out there and do that too, right? So, okay, let's get up here. Get in there. Go with a little bit of blue here. Just a little bit. A little bit.
Where are you?
I'm over here. If you can find it in the mess.
I can't find it. There we go, right there. Can't find it.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Sorry. So yeah, I'm just kind of, I know I'm darting all over the place, so just stay with me, Mike.
That's all right.
Stay with me.
I'm trying to zoom in, but I can't.
You can't because I move too quick.
You're leaping like a squirrel over trees. That's okay.
Clouds.
Puffy little clouds.
I love clouds.
I know you do. What do you like better, clouds or waves?
Ooh,
that's a good one, isn't it?
That's a good question.
I know, that's why I asked.
I don't know. I mean, I've I think I want to do more waves. And I definitely have this vision of doing more clouds. I'm going to be working on that. I don't know. That's a good question. I love them both.
You can't. You gotta pick one.
Ask me next week.
Right.
Maybe I'll have a better answer for you.
Maybe it's whatever.
I love them both.
You love them both. It's like talking about children. We have more than one. Which one do you like better?
So right now I'm just putting in a little bit of blue mixed with the gray, and then I'm popping a little white in there to give it the puffiness of the layers. And I don't have to go exactly what I see there because I can make it my own. That's what art is about. Clouds have a whole thing on their own. I thought about doing something with clouds where it's been in my mind for a while to do something with clouds. You know how like when you're sitting there by yourself and you look up at the clouds and like you see things, like images of different things that look like, you know, a dog or, you know, something like that. I always thought, wow, wouldn't it be kind of cool to paint something like that?
Into one of your paintings?
Well, that would be the painting.
That would be the painting?
Yeah, I've been thinking of it. Do you know where I'm going with that? Do you understand or no? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, so like a big puffy Snoopy.
Well, kind of.
Or a bird or a crab or a car.
But with something that has meaning. You know, like, I don't know. It's been in my mind for a while.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Our neighbor, Sue, she looks up and she sees angels in the clouds all the time. So that might be a really cool painting to do, like a angel in the clouds.
Boy, I gotta look up.
I think that would be kind of fun. And you got these little stragglers. Just kind of, isn't that cool? I could spend quite a while on the clouds.
Well, you spend all the time you want on them. You're not going to finish this today anyway.
No.
So you spend the whole time painting clouds.
Well, you know.
If that's what works. And Monday you can spend the whole day painting grass.
I can get down to the grass.
Whatever. There's no...
I get a little more on the dunes.
There's no...
but I think today is kind of like a...
cloud day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a pretty day outside, too.
It's beautiful out.
Let's put a little bit more right here. Okay. I got all these over here, too. So shaky today. So, if you see me painting clouds with angels in it soon, you'll know why. You saw it. You heard it here first. I don't know. There's some days that I can I have a vision in my head of something where I see something and I want to paint it and it has to come out of me. And other days it's like I don't want to paint at all. I guess that's part of being an artist, right? Some days you want to paint masterpieces all day long. I'm just kind of putting a little kind of coming together. I have to back up a little bit to see. Step back a little bit and regroup and kind of look at it and go, okay, what do I want to come in and change? With my little shaky hand.
Shaky's perfect for today.
Shaky for the clouds?
But the clouds are not. Clouds are shaky. By their very nature, they're big puffy messes.
Maybe it's to my advantage.
So this is your advantage.
Like I said, this is real. This is live. Some days I'm nice and calm, and my hand is fine, and other days I'm going with the flow, and it's a little. Well,
that's
shaky.
why I guess shaky. That's why I bought this little thing.
That's true. You have that on a It's like a. What is it? It's like
called a gimbal.
And it helps you stay steady, right?
Yeah, it gets rid of the little shakes, especially when I zoom in. And it's easy to hold. There.
I wonder if they make a gimbal for the paintbrush.
Paintbrush gimbal?
The paintbrush gimbal.
I don't think so. Good try, though.
Maybe when we look at these clouds, we'll see something without me even trying.
Oh, so if anybody sees anything in these clouds that we don't see, let us know in the comments.
Right.
Either now or if you're watching on a different day.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments if you see something in these clouds that we don't.
Well, maybe an angel will show up.
Or a dog, or a plane.
It's a bird, it's a plane. Okay, let's get in here and just kind of... See, I'm doing just feathering it just a little bit. Because there are little ones, and I'm just barely touching the canvas with the edge of the brush. I'll get a little more white in there. There we go. Because you know there's little tiny clouds.
Chemtrails?
Chemtrails. Oh.
You gotta paint some chemtrails in there.
Don't get me started.
Alright, let's change the subject.
Okay, so...
Wispy clouds.
Little puffy clouds.
Wispy, puffy.
Puffy and wispy. Just dragging it over just lightly. And back up a little bit, see how I'm doing. Yeah, it's coming along. It's always a work in progress. You know, it's always just adding and changing little bits here and there. It's like a puzzle, layer by layer. You're right, I'm not getting this done today. But you know what?
What, you thought you were?
Kinda, no.
I didn't think you were.
All this is a lot to do, but it's kind of nice because people could come back each day and they can see.
Watch it evolve.
Yeah, it's evolving, and it takes them away from all the craziness going on right now, and it's just something fun. And
so now that we're back in Jersey, we got to binge watch something.
Oh, what are we gonna binge watch?
I don't know what's on. We've seen
There's
everything.
some new stuff, I think.
I don't think we finished Narcos.
No, after a few months, when we went to Florida, that was good because I didn't even barely look at the TV because.
No, we didn't look at TV at all.
Sick of the TV, but now that we're back, I think finding something would be nice to.
Anybody got any recommendations?
Yeah. Okay, so they're coming together nicely. Some are softer, some have little edges that are a little harder than others in these clouds. I like doing various different landscapes because it's challenging to do different things. But I do family portraits of people, and we do painting. I do paintings of people.
Yeah, like the one over here next to you.
Yeah, those, they take quite a while.
This is
Not
Nancy.
like this.
She's a gardener.
She's a gardener, yeah, and they take a lot longer than what you're seeing here today.
A lot longer.
A couple months because I use oils, and the oils have to cure and dry before I even varnish it with museum grade varnish. So that's a different thing that I do that you might be interested in.
Back to the clouds.
Back to the clouds. Let's get a little bit more white on the top of this cloud. My brush has a little bit of the gray on there, so it keeps mixing in. I have to grab the white again. just dragging it just a little bit. Get that a little bit wetter. I might take a little break from these clouds here.
Oh, but why?
I don't know, because sometimes you need a little break from an area and then you come back to it. Kind of gives you fresh eyes. So I'll go down and I'll do a little bit with the dunes. Okay, so let's pick this one I always like for my sand, which is raw sienna, which is a nice color. It's very...
Where are you going to put this on your palette? May I ask?
I'm going to put it here.
You're going to put it where? All right, we're going to put it right there. You're going to need like little flags like they have at the golf range.
So I'm going to do mostly white because I want the highlights. It almost seems like there's a little yellow in there, right?
No.
No, that has yellow in it.
No.
You don't see yellow?
What?
It's got a yellow hue.
Yes, I know. I'm messing with you.
You're messing with me?
Yeah, yellow's right.
Well, we got to pick which
shade of yellow? You got five different yellows to choose from. Pick a yellow, any yellow. What the yellow is that?
I don't know.
That response was, that's the bad yellow.
Nah.
That's the wrong yellow.
Maybe just like a soft yellow.
A soft yellow.
To mix with the other.
Okay.
This is Naples yellow. Let's
what?
Try.
Naples yellow?
I think that means we have to go back to Florida.
Oh, is that it?
It's a sign. It's a sign. We have to go back.
We didn't go to Naples, Florida.
I know. It's telling me I have to go to Naples now. Okay, so let's mix these two together and see what comes up. This has got a little bit of... See if it's where I want it to be. Let's see. Maybe. A little white in there.
All right, let's see here.
Not sure. We'll see.
Okay.
Oh, it kind of warms it up a little bit. Sure. I'll take it. I'm just going to kind of mix it in there. I'm not going crazy heavy. I just want it to have like it kind of adds the warmth to it. Don't you think? No? Yes?
Yes, boss.
Come on, you went to art school.
You always say that.
Yeah.
No, it does add warmth. And it's just part of the layer process with you.
Yeah, because it
like
has different
layers.
colors in there. It has a lot of different colors.
Layers, and more layers.
Okay, so I'm going to keep adding in just little bits at a time. It's kind of like teaches you patience, little by little. Actually, this is in my way. I do want to get to the grass today. I'm very.
You're running out. You're running out of time.
Oh no.
Oh
really?
yeah. I don't think you should.
I might.
No.
All right.
I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I'm just telling you.
You're just telling me.
I'm just telling you. Because I know once you start that grass, it's...
Well, I use a totally different brush for it. It does have to be dry, so...
All right.
I don't want to...
But once you start that grass, it's going to be like the clouds.
Yeah. Let's put a little white in there. Yeah, it changes the feel of it now. And it gives me a little break from the clouds. I'll come back to the clouds and add to the clouds, so... Just kind of warms it up a little bit. Here and there. Get a little water. Actually, I need a little bit more. Sometimes you need a little bit more. It's just the hue. And it's slowly coming to life. Every little layer that you add to it brings it more to life. I don't know what that is. Some kind of, it's sand.
That?
It is. It's sand.
I don't know.
I think it's because I did a little filter on it to pop the color, and it kind of changed the color a little bit. I put a filter in the camera and just kind of...
Looks like grass or something, like dead grass or ivy.
I'm just warming these up just a little bit because I didn't want it to be so cold. Because this was this was like 90-some degrees when we were standing here.
Yes.
And I was dying. Because I'm Irish and plus I'm in the water. But it was beautiful. I mean, gosh. Just beautiful. All this is going to be painted grass anyway. You're just going to see it peek through there. You're not really going to see a lot, but at least it's there to peek through. Got a couple more minutes. Let me just add a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit of the white now for the tops. Okay, so if I lean back here,
Where are we going?
oh, I gotta go more white. Kind of blending it in a little bit. Let's go over here. That's going to be fun to put all that grass in. We got a little water here. Oh, let's see. Let's go over here. I might go 40 minutes instead of a half an hour.
What?
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh.
A lot of white in here. I keep like leaning back to kind of get a feel of where it needs to be. You squint a little bit. You can see, squint your eyes a little bit, and you're like, oh, I need to put some lighter areas there. Like right there in the middle. Let's go over here. And let's go over here. So it's slowly coming to life. A little more depth going on. I've already put in the darker areas. So now it's just a matter of the lighter areas. Let's go a little more white. Not worrying about that too much over there because I know that all those green, the dune grass is going to be there. Just going to add a little bit more white here. Okay, so if I look back, it's a little lighter up here. So I'm going to go for a little bit lighter up here. Let's get a little white and a little yellow. A little more yellow. Just get the color in here. It's a little lighter once you get closer. So I want to show that. I'm a little short, so I have to kind of look up there. On top of this, I can see a little. Let's get a little bit more in here. It's kind of setting the foundation, basically. For what's to come. There. A little bit there. A little bit there. Okay, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. Let's go over here a little bit. Let's see. I can put some grass over there. I'm dying to put some grass in today. Aren't you dying to see me put some grass in today?
Oh, yes.
You said that so convincingly, Mike.
Oh, yes, I did.
Okay. So, this is really not that, it's pretty dry. It's a little bit tacky, but not bad. Just, I'm going to put some grass in. Let's do it.
Okay, let's do the grass, man.
Okay. So...
What color are you going to use for that?
The colors I'm going to use...
Green. What kind of green?
We've got olive green, and I think there's another green over here. Where shall I put it? Over here, away from... Because the other day I messed up and put my brush mixed in. Excuse my head for reaching here. Okay.
Where is it?
Where is it? It's here on this mess. there they are. I have two greens. I have olive green, sap green that I'm kind of playing with. And then I'm going to add in probably black, because I don't want those true colors. I want it to be a little more, no, that's Payne's gray. There it is. Lamp black. I don't know why they call it that. Anyway, I'm going to put a little black in here. And I'm going to put a little brown to mix with the green, because I don't want the true color. I want it to be a hue of green. And this is dark, you know. I don't have to make it as dark, but this is like green, and then you can see it's a really dark green. So that's where I'm going to add the black in, and a little bit of brown, and you got all the cool stuff in there. So, let's see. I'm going to play with this. I'll see if I like this one. I have two brushes in mind, but let's play with this one first. So let's go with a little bit of olive green, a little bit of black. The black is powerful, so I'm not going to do a lot of black. Let's see if I like that. Yeah, let's go a little darker. I'm going to add a little brown in there too. Little green. Okay. I'm just gonna I'm just putting in this because the darker, because I can always go with a little bit of highlights if I want to. I know I can change brushes if I want to a little bit here and play with my fan brush, which is kind of fun. See if I like that feel. Sometimes you have to get the right brush to get the right feel that and the technique and how you want it to look. So let's see. Look at that little, isn't that kind of cool? Little blades of grass.
Yeah, that works better.
Yeah, so sometimes you just gotta find the right brush for the right look or technique that you want. I'm not gonna mess with it too much. And I'm not putting a lot on the brush. I'm kind of like, I'm pulling it up because it's got wide, like a wide, it's a wide brush, so it's, there, isn't that kind of cool?
Very nice.
Yeah. So, let's add a little more brown in there. Brown and green now. I'm going like a darker, beachy. And then it's just going to be layering and layering. Sometimes you got stuff that goes like that. Like that. I don't want to push too hard because it is a little bit tacky. But let's get some dark areas in here. Because I did paint that sand and I don't want it to, the highlights and shadows, I don't want to blend it with that. It's too tacky still. And then that's going to be all just layering upon layering too, because I'm not going to just pick the one color. I'm going to do highlights and shadows in there. But that's the beginning of it, of the grass, dune grass. And then I have another brush or two that I'm going to use to pull up these tall grasses too. Don't forget the sides. You can use the edge of the brush too, for the thicker pieces. Do a little bit here. Fun, right? Okay, so that's where I'm going to stop today. And come back tomorrow, I think, because we're already probably...
Monday.
Oh, Monday. That's right. We're off. Tomorrow's family day. Or we always take Sunday off, go to church and stuff. So, this is just the beginning of the little blades of grass. So now I'm going to waste all that paint, but that's part of it. When I come back and do the higher pieces, probably Monday, there's a brush that I love for those. This brush, which I'll actually show you for a second. It's got a really long tip. It's not short, and it's a little bit stiff. It's not, some brushes are, you know, hair, or there's all different kinds of brushes, but I like this one because I'll show you what it does. Just get a little bit of, before I go. You thought I was done, right? All right, hold on. So if I want to, I can do like this, where it's got the grass. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So that's basically what I'm going to be doing with that. And I flip it up like that. Different directions, because that's the way the grass goes. So that gives you an idea too. So I'll be using that brush Monday. So I'm going to end there today. You saw me do the clouds. I'm probably going to do more on the clouds too, and continue on to this area. And then it'll be fun. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you come back on Monday. And what's today? Saturday? Happy Saturday, everyone. If you're interested to have me use any of your pictures, could be from a phone or a picture you have, and you want to change that picture into a piece of art like this, there's going to be a link at the top that you can click on and find out about our special going on. And thanks so much